Hey guys, hope you are doing well and you are still alive after this huge crypto bloodbath and dump. What's going on here, guys? I cannot take it. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi, gems, to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and based on your financial conditions make your decisions, and also be aware that the crypto is volatile, especially now, but maybe we are heading into the biggest opportunity of this bear market. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, all, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like helping out the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for smashing those like, and let's go and check out what's happening on our favorite bubble chart. You see Bitcoin and Ethereum is roughly down 1% today, and Bitcoin is traded just about 21,000 US dollar, but also dipped below 21 today, and Ethereum about 1100,000 US dollar, and they are in a huge loss in a week and also in a month. But today we see, even if Bitcoin and Ethereum is down, we see few altcoins correcting, especially around 13%, Basic Attention 17, Avalanche 8, Algorand 9, also Tron, which dumped heavily 13.12, Uniswap 13. So quite interesting. Also Helium, Solana doing good. Let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, and let's see what is it showing us. So extreme fear out there, we are at 7. Yesterday we were at 8. Guys, in the past 7 years I even don't remember when the index was at so low levels. So this is a historical moment. I made a screenshot about this, and I think we will just coming back in a few days when the bull market will back, and just smiling that I can even believe it, that what's happened that time in 2022 on the market. And if we are looking on the chart, we see that the index is hovering around 10 and now dipped below 10. And also we know when investors are too worried, that could be a good buying opportunity, but this is going for a while now, and also asset prices are dipping lower and lower. So this is why you should be aware that maybe asset prices like Bitcoin, Ethereum price will go lower, and then also if you are dollar cost averaging, that you should keep some cash or stable coins on the sideline to be able to buy these dips. Let's go and check out our first news. Biggest Bitcoin exchange inflows since 2018 put potential 20,000 bottom at risk. So even the 20,000 bottom is at risk. Major exchanges finish up 83,000 BTC in a single day. So guys, 83,000 BTC have been deposited on the crypto exchanges, and so this is a huge number. Bitcoin exchange net flow, total all exchanges. So the red is the outflow, the green is the inflow. So huge spike in the inflow, such as we experienced last year July and May, these huge spikes where people are panicking and sending bitcoins to exchanges in the order to sell. Okay, so 84% drawdown would mean a bottom of just 11,000 US dollar. But guys, I don't think that these drawdowns are repeating, because the sentiment and also the holder structure is totally different than that time. I think it's simpler that this, in my opinion, we will find a bottom when macro markets stabilize. So this is on Twitter. FTX Binance see particularly heavy selling. This selling pressure came from Binance and FTX. BTC exchange inflow, coin days destroyed indicates all the whale deposits. Binance inflow CDD reached a year high before the drop. So also the coin days destroyed indicates that where all the whale deposits. So all the whales are selling. Okay, Bitcoin exchange inflow on Binance. You see this huge inflow and also the inflow on FTX. So on FTX, it's started earlier. Maybe this was on FTX the Luna crash and this recent crash. Okay, so this is data from on-chain analysis resource. A CoinGlass meanwhile shows the extent of downside bias on FTX, especially in recent days. Funding rates are in negative, so they are keeping up long positions. Okay, next piece of news is just look into it, because also there was a rumor that the Free Arrow Capital is close to the liquidation, so let's find out what is real. Suzu cryptic statement as rumors swirl of Free Arrow Capital liquidations and insolvency. Okay, so there is a wallet with a position of 223,000 Ethereum that to avoid liquidation they are borrowing something. We are in the process of communicating with relevant parties and fully committed to working this out. So maybe this is just a rumor, and I see that in these days also the crypto guys are just fighting each other and not cooperating, just fighting each other, and they want to push the other out of the business or something similar what I experience on this FUD market. Next piece of news is Bitcoin miners exchange flow reaches 7 months high as BTC price tanks below 21,000 US dollars. Okay, so this is the 22-week low of 20,800 US dollar Bitcoin price, and BTC miners to exchange flow on the hourly chart, 7-day moving average. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin price dipping and miners to exchange flow. You see that this is one of the biggest month since 2021 October and November, but that was an all-time high. Then miners are just started to sell, so this is what's happened that time, and now the Bitcoin price is going down here. Okay, so yes, miners also can sell Bitcoin. Mining profitability has dropped over 75% from the top, and Bitcoin's hash price currently sits at 0.095 terahash per day, which is the lowest point since October 2020. So this is the lowest since October 2020, and yeah, so maybe a lot of miners will stop mining and turning off mining machines. So miner net for volume, all miners, the red and the green, and the BTC price, and miner net flow, that there is an inflow, so they are transferring into exchanges according to this. Okay, many BTC mining rigs have turned unprofitable with the price dropping below 21,000. Okay, also the overall crypto market cap dipped below 1 trillion US dollar that we already talked about. So yes, so this is an insane times and not a usual daily activities that happening out there, but this is what it is. Is the bottom in? Raw Paul Scaramucci load up, Novogratz and Hayes way in. Okay, high profile investors are sharing their opinion about the market. And let's say there was a conference. Billionaire Mark Novogratz, founder of Galaxy Digital, told to a Morgan Stanley conference on Monday that cryptocurrencies may be close to a bottom, with Ether likely to hold at 1,000 and Bitcoin at around 20,000 US dollar. The bottom for crypto would be realized faster than that the United States stocks could fall a further 15 to 20%, he said. Ethereum should hold around 1,000 and it is 1,200 right now. Bitcoin is around 20,000 and yeah, much closer to the bottom in crypto than you are where I think stocks are going to have another 15 to 20% decline. Arthur Hayes warns of sell-off risk, and he is the founder of BitMEX, and he is talking about liquidations, wrapped BTC and Ethereum liquidations. And if these 20,000 BTC and 1,000 Ethereum breaks, we can expect massive sell pressure in the spot market as dealers hedge themselves. We can also expect that there will be some OTC dealers that cannot manage this risk. Raw Paul and Scaramucci loading up. Macro investors Raw Paul taking the recent market downturn as an opportunity to add to his crypto positions. So guys, also we should do this because smart money is doing this. We are in a buy zone for Bitcoin. Adding, he was getting ready to significantly and to his crypto positions probably starting next week and into July. So he is adding. Also signaled the weekly relative strength index, which is at 39, edging closer to its lowest ever at 28. So thus is in 18 months the conditions will be more favorable and macro assets tend to discount 12 to 18 months out. But can things get worse? Absolutely. But for my investment framework, we are in the buy zone right near the 2 standard deviation log regression channel. So this is a logarithmic regression channel and he's really close to it. With the weekly RSI at 31 and the lowest ever at 28, that to suggest the low is within striking distance. Don't ever expect to nail the low, however. Okay. So, Pa said his framework frequently expects 60% drawdowns over the long-term time horizons, adding, in fact, the best way to optimize returns is to add significantly when the market tests the key trend. Also, Scaramucci said that stay disciplined and nothing that his fund has continued adding Bitcoin and Ether into its portfolio. With incremental cash coming into our fund, we have both more Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yes, through method, people will look back on this debacle and say, I wish I had fresh cash to buy into that. Yes, and Bitcoin Fear Green Index yesterday was at 8. Great article. Next piece of news is, here are the potential bear market bottom targets for Bitcoin according to a crypto strategist. He is a crypto rager, or yes. The simple moving average, this blue one, is really what a lot of people are watching when it comes to buying the dip opportunities. Historically, the 200-week simple moving average has been basically where Bitcoin closed about on the weekly or the higher time frames. There is a good possibility that we see that the 22,300 US dollar where the moving average is at now is a real possibility of a potential bottom, and this is yes, so this is the 200-week simple moving average. Even if it wicks below it, I think you are going to see a lot of people, even with the wick, especially bigger players, will probably buy into that. If you look back at 2013, 2015, you saw a 80% decrease in price there. The last all-time high, 20,000, you saw 84% pullback from December 2017 to November 2018. So basically over 80% pullbacks historically from all-time high during market cycles. Now the problem with that is that Bitcoin from all-time high of 69,000 has only went as far as 63% on that previous week, and even if we go down to the 200-week simple moving average, that's only about 67-68 from all-time high. This block zone right here from 17 to down to 14,000 roughly, you are going to notice that also the area where price rejected of that during the uptrend of 2019 after the bottom and before the black swan event. Then it came back up, had some trouble, finally broke above, came back down and retested level and went back up. So I think it's if it doesn't break below the 200-week simple moving average, I don't think that's a good place to buy. Yes, so if we are not breaking this, that it's a good place to buy. And nobody can perfectly targeting where the bottom is, but buying here, buying lower, maybe that's the best strategy. And guys, this is a kind of FUD news that I want to pull up your attention, that a lot of FUD going around, so take with a take of salt. So economist Peter Schiff explains why he expects Bitcoin to crash as recession deepens wars. Don't buy this dip, according to him. And let's quote, Bitcoin looks poised to crash to 20,000 and Ethereum to 1,000. Don't buy this dip. You will lose a lot more money, he suggested. Yes, the price is just reached already. The need to sell Bitcoin to pay the bills will only get worse as the recession deepens and many holders lose their job, especially those working for soon to be bankrupt blockchain companies. So guys, this is just threatening people and flooding people, and yeah. Okay, so let's go forward. And okay, Tim Draper recently doubled down on his 250,000 Bitcoin prediction, and he's incredibly bullish. And also JP Morgan said last month that the firm sees a significant upside to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is a preferred alternative asset in their portfolio. Guys, so this is how they are letting you freaking out and leaving the market and selling your Bitcoin to them for as low as you can just sell. Ex-BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes warns Bitcoin and Ethereum on brink of epic collapse. So now let's focus on the listed and unlisted options flows. Looking at Deribit exchange, most of the open interest is at 20,000 and 1,000 BTC and Ethereum respectively. We can also assume that there are massive over-the-counter structured products centered around those strikes as well. As far as the charts go, you better get out your Lord Satoshi prayer book and hope the Lord shows kindness and the soul of crypto markets, because if these levels break, you might as well shut down your computer. BC, your charts will be useless for a while. If this level breaks 20,000 BTC and 1,000 Ethereum, we can expect massive sell pressure in the spot markets as dealers hedge themselves. We can also expect that there will be some over-the-counter dealers and that will be unable to hedge properly and might go belly up. So guys, this is also kind of just fudding and threatening, according to my opinion. But guys, Ethereum capitulation imminent as Ethereum follows 2018 market structure. Crypto analyst Kevin Svensson says this ETH fractal is playing out, so he sees similar fractal playing out and just breaking down and expecting go lower from here. So this is at least to 1,000 if I'm right here. Okay, so Ethereum, BTC and crypto in general could easily see another 140 days plus minus of sideways bear market action. This is standard in these conditions. Using the 128-week simple moving average and the 50-week exponential moving average as a comparison from the previous cycle for a rough estimate. Human behavior doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Look how much time we spent below the orange 128-week simple moving average in the last cycle. Even if we just did half of that, means we got at least a year to spend in consolidation. Yes, so that would be horrible. Bitcoin macro trend situation still looks good. If you are looking at this from a trend growth perspective, we are making progress. We are making progress and also finding some supports here at 20,000 US dollars. Long support line around 20,000 US dollars. Cool. Let's go and check out our next news. Ethereum difficulty bomb delayed, but network adoption still growing. Okay. There is a bomb delay, 2 months delay, and for the upgrade to go live late June. Okay. The difficulty bomb will be measured to disincentivize Ether mining operations from keeping their physical mining devices running as the network transactions from proof of work to proof of stake. So difficult bomb is a feature of the network added to the code in 2016. Ethereum network's energy demands and Ethereum adoption still growing. Ethereum daily transaction charts, and we see this is increasing also in 2021 and also in 2022, despite the bear market is still high and increasing compared to previous years. Cool. Let's go and check out our first news. Guys, as you already know, the Cesius tanks 7% in 1 hour after company pauses withdrawals to stabilize liquidity. So that's happened 2 days ago, and Cesius price dropped, and the Cesius just getting in this liquidity crisis where there is not enough liquidity to also they are liquidating a lot of positions and this causing a lot of sell positions going in, and also competitors are flooding Cesius and maybe they want to take over, so some weird things going on. But this is when in extreme fear situation, crazy things happening. In normal business as usual, you wouldn't even imagine that Cesius can go bankrupt and just doing this. Cesius network hires restructuring lawyers after account freeze, report says. Cesius takes frantic measures. Okay, Cesius network is working around the clock, yada yada, and they added wrap Bitcoin to the DeFi platform MakerDAO to lower the price at which it could be liquidated. So I'm just really curious what will happen, but also BlockFi, Nexo, and also the SEC is nervous about them. Too good to be true. Okay. Cool. Let's go and check our next news. Ternoa first NFT-centric blockchain releases mainnet setting to disrupt NFT economy. So guys, there are some companies working on good things despite the bear market, and Ternoa is going to release their NFTs on this Ternoa blockchain. Next piece of news is Russian bank Sber to complete its first digital currency deal. Sber was initially planning to launch its blockchain-enabled digital asset platform and the Sber coin stablecoin by spring 2021. We are looking closely at the development of new technologies like disrupted ledger technology. We are studying how blockchain technologies are developing. Our platform has already passed acceptance test and the first transactions will take place within a month. Interesting news. So guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. I always share important news and things here. And also we closed the Laserpunk Guides giveaway, and winners are rare lucky guys, and we will pick the winners very soon. Give a like and share. Laserpunk Guides, definitely follow also, not just follow me at MIKLOS Dankler, follow Corion platform, follow Corion platform, and also definitely follow Laserpunk_Guides. Our mission is to reward our future holders with lifetime benefits, free mint, whitelist airdrops, and even with crypto. Imagine you are rewarded multiple times just because you own a Genesis Laserpunk Guide. Which is better investment, gold, tuna fish, or Bitcoin? Yes, you can eat tuna fish, but you won't make a generational wealth with it. Isn't it the real Kiyosaki? Give a like and share. Check the summary of Bitcoin price models of generational BTC bottoms according to Willy Woo. Here is a summary of price models for generational BTC bottoms. 200-week moving average done. Cost basis analysis not yet, and CVDD, plenty of downside room. And this is the 200-week moving average is already in, and also previous bottoms were 15% below the COVID, 30% below the 2018 bottom, and 45% below the 2015 bottom. Okay, MVRV visualizes what just said, and profiling the cost basis of the entire supply. Past generation bottoms happened when only 43 of coins were left standing at a profit. Cumulative value days destroyed is a bottom model I created in 2018. CVDD sits at 15,000, so there is a plenty of room to move there. So guys, definitely check this out and give a like and share this. And also this is the sunset from yesterday in my lovely city at the Lake Balaton. So guys, let's go and check out the charts. So this is the Bitcoin, and guys, after breaking this resistance and horizontal resistance, Bitcoin nosedived and went as low as to these really low levels at low 20,000. So this dump was the deepest was 32%, and now just 25%. So this is an insane dump. And what about Bitcoin shorts? So Bitcoin shorts started to increase again, so we can expect more shorts, and Bitcoin longs are at all-time highs. And what about Bitcoin dominance? Because quite interesting, Bitcoin dominance dropped. So Bitcoin and Ethereum dumped much harder than altcoins, but when we will see a dead cat bounce or some relief rally, then BTC dominance will rolling to north, I think. What about Ethereum? Ethereum just maybe lost much more in price and in percentage than BTC. Almost the deepest level was 42%, and now we are just down 33%, and the lowest level was at 1,000 US dollars. So guys, I think all these opportunities are historical opportunities to buy some cheap Bitcoin, buy some cheap Ethereum. Ethereum lost its previous 1,300 US dollar levels, so now we are at this demand zone at 1,000 US dollar, and yeah, definitely we want to see Ethereum just stabilizing here, especially the Ethereum 2.0 should be something that can bring much more value into the marketplace. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Please smash those like. Take care, don't FOMO in, don't take more risk that you would able to afford to lose, but buying the dips in Ethereum, Bitcoin, and your major altcoins make some sense, but prices can go lower, so be careful out there. See you in the next video. Bye bye.